I'm the president of the Friends of the Japanese Garden. This is a 501c3 nonprofit that was founded in 1984 by a woman by the name of Miss Agnes Youngblood. Don't let the name fool you. She was 100% Japanese. Her American husband, his name was Youngblood, and he happened to be an American Indian, I believe. Agnes, several years ago, retired, and she's up there in age, but she's still our executive director emeritus. And we honor her. She's listed as that in our sunbiz.org corporate papers. The purpose of the Japanese Garden was to work, and it was 1984. I don't know if I mentioned that. Is to work with the city of Miami to help maintain and promote the Japanese garden and the Japanese culture. And part of what we do is we produce 3 events a year. One today, for instance, is our 357. Which is the coming of age for Japanese children. And all the children receive what they call 1,000-year candy. And it signifies that a long life and good health. We also have a winter festival, which is going to be in February. And then we have martial arts, taiko drummers. As you can see, we have, I think, 18 vendors today, maybe 19, selling everything from bonsai, Asian gifts, and things like that. Everything to promote the Japanese and Asian culture. But the garden itself was built in the 60s. I believe it was 1961. Mr. Ichimura, who was president of Ricoh Corporation, attended an electronics convention here in Miami. And he looked out at this island years ago, and he mentioned, from a hotel downtown, he mentioned that would be a great place for a Japanese garden. And a city commissioner was standing next to him, and he says, well, if we give you the property, will you build it? And he said, yes. And it took a couple of years, but I think the Japanese Ricoh Corporation put over $1 million. They brought in Japanese architects and botanists to try, because obviously the trees and plants that grow here aren't conducive to the ones in Japan, but they tried to match bushes and trees and shrubbery that is close. And they've maintained it since the 60s. The city of Miami owns and operates it. It's been battered by hurricanes and closed down over the years, but reopened. And they moved it in 2005. It's always been on Watson Island, but they moved it a little bit toward the end when Jungle Island moved in. And since then, though, I've been involved since 2009, actually running it. And Mike Poller and I, who you'll see running around here, he mentioned we've done 3 events a year. This is our 45th event. Even during COVID, even though the garden was closed, we held these virtual festivals at the South Miami Coral Gables Elks Lodge. They let us use their ballroom, and we had the taiko drummers, we had ikebana demonstrations. So I just didn't have the live audience, but we filmed it and then we put it on YouTube, and it worked out very well. So we never missed a festival in 15 years, and before that, from 2005, when they opened this particular garden, Agnes and her crew ran 3 events per year, again, to promote the garden and also the Japanese culture. Now, prior to COVID, Jungle Island was lobbying the city for a new 99-year lease and the permission to build a 130-room hotel. And they asked us, the Friends of Japanese Garden, to help lobby for that, and we did, because once they build a hotel, they've committed to spend $750,000 to help upkeep it, not upkeep it, but to make it, give it a makeover, give it a brand new makeover, and we desperately need it. Unfortunately, the city has over 400 parks, and money's tight. It's always tight, but if we can get corporate help like that, which we're very good friends with Jungle Island, that's going to be a huge help, where we can put a new walkway in and just beautify the garden. So, and that's pretty much what we do. We work with the city, we work with Jungle Island, and they did get approved for their new 99-year lease, and they are going to build that whole 130-room hotel, and it's going to be great for Miami. And also, I just want to throw this in, Jungle Island is doing that with their own money. They're getting it from I forgot the name of the company. They're going to kill me, but there's a finance company that actually owns it, and they're funding it. And it's, I think, $60 or $70 million they're putting into this venture. So it's not government money. It's not tax dollars. It's their money. And they're going to be successful.
Tell me, how many average of traffic, foot traffic
We get, well, when we have a festival, we get between 600 and 800 in one day. Today, we might have done more than that. This was a really good turnout today. And one of the things Jungle Island does, because there's very little parking at this park, all the cars out front are the vendors, the volunteers, and the officers of the corporation. All the people that come are allowed to park at Jungle Island. Jungle Island normally charges $15. They give us a discount. It's only $10. So, but I made 120 tickets, and we were gone. Those tickets were gone by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I told Jason, who's our security guard, go to the cashier over at Jungle Island and get the ones they already cashed in and just recycle them. And he did. And there's been a lot of cars coming through here. You figure if there's 3 to 4 people per car, he's gone probably through 150 to 200 cars already, which just brings us to that 800 number, you know.
last question.
Sure.
How do you do with the outreach? What kind of
Well, we work, actually, Joshua Ho with the Asian Association. We also, if you noticed, by the waterfall, there's a tent from the Japanese American Society. We work with them. We work closely with the Consul General of Japan. They help promote our events. And the Deputy Consul General, Miss Tsuda, was here today, and she welcomes everybody. That's a tradition. She's her or the Consul General himself. And they promote our events. We go to their events and try to promote each other. And it works out very well. So and also the Japanese JBA, Japanese Business Association. So we have some really good, strong community partners there, and it helps each other. We're involved with. I've been at the Spice Park. They have an Asian festival, and we always have with the Ikebana has a booth there, and we go and we have flyers that we also pass out and try to promote that event as well as our events. So the cross promotion is very important, and the community partnerships that we've built are very, very useful, very helpful.
Well, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Hey, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.